My role is in detector development, so I test and characterize new pixel detectors that would be put into the CLIC detector. The main sensor that I work with is the CLIC 2. Obviously there was a CLIC beforehand, and there will be iterations afterwards. So each time we try and improve the design, we test it some more, see if there are problems, see if the things we can improve even better with new technology, new techniques. Here's an example of a data-taking setup that I've used often in my PhD to characterize different pixel assemblies. Here we have one assembly here called the CLIC TD, which is a silicon monolithic device. And then we use these two sections here to read out all of the data. And one of the tests that we can do is to place a radioactive source above the pixel matrix and see how each pixel responds to an incident particle. My day-to-day work is, even though I'm hardware and I'm an experimental physicist, I spend most of my time at my computer analyzing data, and also I help develop and maintain a piece of software that I use for this as well, which I wrote with my co-authors in CLIC. So most of the time I'm there, but often I'm also here in the lab taking data with radioactive sources or test pulsing or whatever it may be that day with new samples. And then also we go on to test beam. So this is where we use a particle beam. Either we use the one from SBS here at CERN or the one at DAISY, and we get into the really fine details of how each of the detectors respond. I'm coming up to the time where I'm thinking about new careers after my PhD. I would like to stay in academia. I think this is really wonderful research and I'm very invested in it. Otherwise, for me, being in hardware, there's a lot of opportunities to go into industry and going either into manufacturing of silicon pixel sensors, which are in many different devices around the world, or if it's into medical imaging, so using these detectors and things like this. So there's a lot of different options for me, and hopefully I'll find something that I really, really enjoy as much as I do this.